Beautiful, wonderful people. It's another day to be in the land of the living. For that, we give God praise. Just thanking Him for another glorious day. Let me start off by saying, Jesus is my everything. He will always be. It's all I know. It's all I want to know. With that being said, I am grateful most of all for another day. Let me start off in prayer. Spirit of the living God, fall fresh right now, God. Look down on somebody, God, that's calling on your name, God. Somebody that might not know you right now in the name of Jesus, God. Maybe whether they're bereaved, God, whether they lost some things, God, whether they're waiting for a financial blessing, oh God. Their body could be wrecked with pain, oh God. God, let them know that you are a healer, oh God. Let them know that you're able, oh God. Remember the homeless, God, the sick, God, those in hospitals, God, those in hospice right now, oh God. God, remember the addicts that walk the street all over this world, oh God. Let them know that they are loved, God. Protect our young people, oh God. Give them a mindset to let them know that this is not right. Don't you do it. You are your brother's keeper. God, we love you and we adore you today. We had 3,000 tongues. We couldn't praise you enough in the name of Jesus, the Almighty Christ. It's all I know. It's what I believe. And I get on here and I shoot this to my YouTube channel. I shoot this to my Facebook channel because I'm a believer and I believe. I know that God can take a molehill and turn that mountain into a molehill. You step right across it. So with that being said, I just shot to my Facebook family just now that, I thank you for your prayers and just your views and, some things we don't ask for. God allows us to go through things in order to be a living testimony. I'm not a dying testimony. I am a living testimony. I spent the weekend. I had to go to my Florida specialist for some procedures that he's doing. His day surgery, and I had to go down there. I saw my body beginning to do some things, and God made a way that we could pay for it because it costs. It costs. It costs. It costs. I can't lie to you. It costs. It costs to keep walking. It costs to keep walking. I refuse to have another back or neck surgery, and I do everything to head that off, praying all the way, because it's not an easy task. And anybody that's had it know that it's not an easy task. At times they have diagnosed me with so many things, guys. I got two more day surgeries, one throat, and one is going again in the back, and could be a third one in the back to make me be able to stand up straight. And the other one is two majors, and I'm not worried about it. We get prepared for that. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get through the day surgeries first, and then I go to the serious surgeries. I'm not worried about it because I prolonged this stuff for so long. Wanting to work and take care of my husband and be there if my adult children need me or my grandchildren. It appears that everybody's doing fine. And if I don't take care of the most important person in the world, I can't take care of God's business or their business or attend to my children's business. With that being said, that's just a little joke. They seem to be handling things pretty well on their own. And my grandchildren as well. I'm grateful because God has allowed me to see all my adult grandchildren graduate on time. And all of my children have graduated. So, man, I'm grateful. I can't complain. God has been good. And he always has a ram in the bush. I ain't just start pipping. I've been off and on for the past couple of, at least about 10 years. It was times I had to go to the hospital every week. And my manager, who was a dear friend of mine, who's still a dear friend of mine, she would take me every week. And she would try to get me to go in the daytime. I'd be like, no, I ain't going nowhere. And she know that I was sick. I don't play these games like, I got this going on, staying in my bed. Man, get up and try. Lessons and blessings. And I know your body hurts sometimes. I know it hurts. As we get older, man, we start developing all kind of foolishness. I tested positive 2 times for lupus, and the job came back negative. I stayed up about, I don't know how many days. I want to say about 20. I praying to the Father, look here, Daddy, look here. Look here, Daddy. I seen people suffer with this job. I know people that die from this, Daddy. Come on, Daddy. I'm trying to live, and I'm trying to live for you, and I'm giving you glory and honor, Daddy. I know I'm not exempt from anything. But like David, I tell him the truth. And it came back again, and it wasn't that, it was RA. And it's the RA factor, actually. And that means that I'm not going to cripple with it. I have the factor, and at times, like the lupus, it hurts really, really bad. And I'm the kind of person I have had to take a particular medication for a long time, guys. And just came out of God, just set me free from smoking and toking, drinking and sinking, sniffing and tipping, lying and frying. So I don't want to develop an addiction. I don't want to develop an addiction. And at this point in my life, in order to take care of that snookering, because I'm gonna keep that man's house very clean. Because God is a clean God, but I clean too. But I didn't do all that all the time. And exile, if you wasn't clean, you should be. Because prisoners like boot camp, they run their job like the army, and yeah. So all this instilled it in me, not only because of prison, but I'm just a clean woman anyway, and I like things in order. That's just the way it is. And so with that being said, I can't continue to take care of my husband or to be there for the three-piece, like I wanna, if I'm bent all the way over. So I'm gonna keep on pressing, man. I'm gonna keep on pushing. I remember when my husband some chemicals in his eyes and he went blind, and I soldiered up. One no smoking and toking, drinking and sinking, man. I had to take care of him. So I know any adverse situation that somebody might be facing, please know God is able. It's many times I miss sleep. I think the longest has been 40 days. And don't get no sleep. I don't look like it. But it says been times when I don't even call it insomnia no more. I call it resting and spending some time with God. How about that? I don't have time to claim no more stuff. I ain't with all that. My mom's always told me she lived to be 100 years old, 100 plus, and she always told me, she said, you keep taking them people medicine, you're going to come prone to it, and you're going to definitely need it. And I just don't want to become prone to, I have to take a pill to do this, to stand up to this. I just ain't with that, you guys. So continue to pray my strength, as I face these challenges on this journey called life. Know that God is able, whatever you are going through. Trust me. Believe me, God is able. He's able. Sorry, guys. God is able, whatever you're going through. He's not going to leave you. He's not going to forsake you. He's not going to fail you. He's God, and he's God alone. Man might walk away from you. They just might. But God will never. He will never, guys, finna switch again. God will never leave us or forsake us. He promised. And I tell you, no matter I was faithful or not, he has been faithful to his word. So I'm going to share with you guys, my puppies. He said hi to you guys. Guys, whatever makes you happy, whatever brings you joy, that's what you should do. Don't worry about what nobody else thinks or what nobody else feel. Hold on, guys, let me cut them off. Or what nobody else feel. Because ain't nobody got a heaven or hell to put you in. Whatever brings you joy. Somebody told me one time, whatever make your boat float. Okay, whatever make your boat float. If that brings you joy, do it. Within reason. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm in my own comfortable apartment, enjoying myself, enjoying Jesus, waiting for the snickum to come home to his dinner, and going to rest my nerves and my mind. Praying for everybody out there. That God keeps everybody safe tonight as well as warm. We know we got snowstorms up and abroad. People have lost lives over the United States. I send love and I send prayers definitely to the bereaved in my city and all over. I send love and I send prayers. Much love, beautiful, wonderful people. Got to put this down to say it, guys. Hold on. Y'all know my motto. I'd rather reach for the moon and miss than aim for the gut and make it. To your own self, you better keep staying true. You can't be false with any man, a night or a day, if you keep it real with you. Yesterday history, tomorrow mystery. We ain't got nothing but Monday. What you gonna do with it? Live, love, laugh, pray, trust, believe, have faith. Nothing ain't gonna never come to a sleeper but a dream. Stay woke. From Mama Pam Speaks, the motivator. Bye-bye.